Okay, hi guys. Welcome to my chaotic and interesting opening to my YouTube channel. Like I just started posting because put it out into the world. Don't let the beginning and finding your start point stop you from putting yourself into the world. I have learned that, I don't want to say the hard way, but the creative way, and I enjoy it. I like it. So that's me. That's what you'll get from this channel. I do have notes, so I will be looking at them because I also am very much a yapper, and I want to stay on base for at least the opening. I do want to say, if chaos is not your girl, if you like structure, if you like the pretty things and you value those ends of content, some days you'll like me, other days I will absolutely drive you crazy. So know that before you step into this channel. This is a chaotic cutie channel, okay? I'm a chaotic cutie. I cannot help myself. That's who I am. I'm learning to embrace that and not change it. So I will show it everywhere I go. This channel is a safe space. I would love to tell you that this is going to be niche based, or we are going to stick to one thing. You'll see all beauty, you'll hear all things about music, and we'll talk about art, or just one thing. But that's not who I am. I am not a lover of one. I'm a lover of many. So this is a space to safely land as you pivot. I am on the journey, in the journey. I began the journey. I'm in different phases for so many different reasons, but this is the reality of like what you create after you stop. By trade, I was a hairstylist. I got my cosmetology license in like 2015, and that's just what I believed I was going to stick to. I knew I didn't like want to own a salon. I knew I didn't want to be behind the chair, but I figured that like I would move to Atlanta and I would open these doors and I would go in these spaces and I would love them. And it would just take me from there, because again, I'm a chaotic cutie. I don't necessarily always have a well-structured plan. I just be like, God, you got me. God be like, yes, girl. And then I just go from here. So that's how it goes. But the reality of things is that's not how it went. My journey with beauty has went everywhere. I have worked selling hair. I have worked in nail salons. I have worked in regular beauty salons. I have worked in Ulta. I have worked in retail, Anthropologie in specific. And if you ever thought, yes, you want to work in Anthropologie, 100% a great store to work for. Absolutely loved it. And if you are wondering where to shop in adulthood, if you have the budget to go in there, Anthropologie and Free People, those are your girls. Anyway, this was not sponsored. This is just my personal opinion. Again, I'm getting off topic. As you can see, this is going to be a thing. We're gonna yap. I'm a yapper above everything else. I love to chat, and I have held that piece of me for so long. So I'm sorry that it's gonna be unorganized from time to time, but that's just me. Anyway, in my last season in a salon, I asked God. I said I didn't want to do anything else. I just wanted to do hair. I wanted to be able to provide for myself solely off of my income in the salon, and I did. That was my season of growth. I was doing content like crazy. I was really working through it in the middle of chaos. My home life was very unstable. It was a lot. I was going through a lot in that season, and I was breaking, but as I was breaking, I was creating. I had my group. We were doing photo shoots together, and I was getting the behind the scenes content, and it was just like a beautiful time in the middle of the worst period of time. And after everything, I dived deeply into it, and I realized that I don't love this thing the way that I thought I did. Like, I love the people. Never really been good at like making friends. If I like you, I like you, and I just kind of make it a thing. And if I don't like you, same thing. I just don't, and I don't make it a thing. And the hair salon was like this beautiful space to me. I grew up getting my hair done. I started getting my hair done in 4th grade. Original baddie, okay? But I just saw like how the women were in there. You got the people in there selling food. Everybody in there hustling. They in there day in, day out. And they were like joyous still. And I was like, man, I love this. Like, they making people feel good. You feeling good about yourself. You feel cute when you leave the salon. Like, this is my type of thing. So I loved that aspect. I loved the conversation that I had, the conversations that I had with my clients. I loved the relationships that I built with these women that I would have never gotten to experience if I wasn't there behind the chair. But ultimately, I do believe that there is something spiritual about being able to be over someone's crown. That is where everything starts. And I do believe that you need to have a sense of clarity to be able to provide it to others. So initially, what started off as a bad break from my salon environment, it wasn't healthy for me. In the middle of me already not being in a healthy mental space, I just thought it was going to be like a break in between me finding a new space, and it ended up being a, hey, no girl, that's not your baby anymore. And then I'm like, well, what the fuck do I do? And that's how we get here. Let me go get my tea. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I want y'all to know that I just went on like a full 8-minute tangent, and I did not have my microphone, so I missed all of that. So now we're going to get back to it. Obviously, God was saying that I was yapping a little bit too much all around the place. We need to bring that back to square one. I would like to, shout out the tea ingredient. This is not a sponsored video. This is not a sponsor. This is just me saying this is a brand that I support, that I spend money with, that I really like, and I would like to share with you all. If you are looking for the Sleepy Girl mocktail, the tea ingredient, Sweet Dreams Brew Blend, loose blend, is herbs mixed with that tart cherry, babe, with a little magnesium on your feet and socks. Sorry, I know the girls don't like socks, but it just helps. That is how you sleep well, babe. Take that nice shower, put your lotion on, have this tea waiting for you, and you are gonna have a good night. So anyway, back to what we were speaking about before I went to take my tea break, is content. I landed here because I needed somewhere to talk. When I left my relationship, I needed somewhere to talk. When I left the salon, I needed somewhere to talk, and I needed to not spew shit. I had a list of nasty words that I can use when I am getting out of things. Or having a misunderstanding of things. My thoughts process out loud, and if they're not nice, they come out very not nice, and I needed a place to where I could speak, and I did not need to put that into the world, and TikTok gave me that type of space. Rest in peace to TikTok for me. I deleted it in December and just went back on to like share my socials, but I got to see like, oh, this speaking thing, this is something for you. And when I was still riding with Lyft and not driving, I had a driver tell me that I needed a podcast, and he sent me all the information. He turned his app off to sit and like pour into me, which if you've ever drove, you know, every second that you like out for your day, every moment count. Like, that's your money. So for him to stop, man, wherever you are, I hope that one day you see this. I want you to know that you are so amazing and so special, and I'm so appreciative for the conversation and the inspiration that you gave me in that moment. though I didn't know what to do with it then, I'm working on doing something with it now. And I hope that whenever this turns into something for me, when you see it, that you know that you are a big piece of that and that you inspire me. Shout out to Black men. They be showing up. I don't know. We know we got all the discourse about what they do, what they don't do, but they do amazingly, and not with expectancy for return. And I'm appreciative of the people that I've gotten in that manner. But yeah, I just started yapping on social media, and in particular because nobody knew me. It was cool. It was really grand to get on TikTok and don't nobody know you, and you get to just pour into people and build a community from pouring into people. Where I could have taken a moment when I was in a disastrous mental space to tear some houses down, I took a moment to share things that would help other people the way that it helped me. And there was a woman who gave me advice that saved my life, and I just wanted to put that back into the world the best way that I knew how to. And baby, TikTok gave me that space. Shout out to the girl. But now she's over and we're here. Now we're on the YouTube. Oh, I was supposed to start my channel so long ago, so I'm happy to finally be in a space to where I'm doing so. But yeah, this is just a space to where we show what life looks like after you stop the thing that you thought you would do forever, or however long. The thing that you thought would be what made you your wealth, the thing that you thought would be your thing, until you started breaking down who you really are. And this is a place, in a safe space, for you to find who you really are. I am getting into me. I'm learning how to love me, embrace me for all that I am, and accept the things that have made me uncomfortable, and just make space for those things, and to share all that I love. I love beauty, I love fashion, I love music, I love the arts. I am a writer. I love the crafting of words. I love nature, and baby, I just love yapping. So this is my space to be able to do so again. And we are going to talk about music. I do believe that music is the healing tool that we are missing, and bringing it back to community is what we need. And I'm going to share my thoughts about how I feel that works. That is my space. That is my skill. We'll put the use of words to something that'll hopefully help bring the community back together. And now I got to go to my notes because there's something specific that I want to talk about. And it is, one, shout out to Drink Champs for giving people their flowers. But in particular, I want to bring up the fact that they had brought the extended version, the extended episode of the Black Star and Dave Chappelle. And Dave Chappelle said this thing. He said,
some shit in the culture. You know, you guys, all of you guys have made albums I love. Like, you've scored my life.
Right.
You know, you're all from New York City.
Right.
What a fucking amazing phenomenon. The genre of music was created in New York City, and now it's a global phenomenon.
Right.
Real it's no small thing that the boys from New York put together.
Yes.
You know.
I love hip hop. Being in New York was my destiny. And I pose a question, and if you follow me on Instagram, or if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm going to make a post, and I want y'all to come and comment and tell me, do you think that you can fully love hip hop without experiencing New York? I don't mean as a tourist. I mean going in and like experiencing, even if it's just a weekend, even if it's 48 hours in New York, in the city, just out dangling. Do you feel like you can have that hip hop experience without that? Like, you know, you can go to LA and you can find the entertainment, entertainers, and everything. And in that sense, you can go to Paris and experience high fashion. You can go to Milan and experience the high fashion. But do you feel like you can experience hip hop to its fullest extent without experiencing New York? And is there any other home for hip hop that you would say truly. I'm not saying where hip hop is made, just where you feel the essence of hip hop. That is in New York. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for if you made it to the end. Thank you for sticking with me in the midst of my chaos. I promise I'm going to try to get better with these, but I guess YouTube's also for you to be able to be long-winded, and that's what I'm going to try to do my best to learn and enjoy. Sometimes I think that people just don't want to hear me yap for too long, but babe, there's somebody for everybody, and I hope that my people are finding me here. And now I'm about to sip my tea, sit back and relax and get ready for bed. Thanks for joining.